you guys? I'm Verity. We're here in Coos Bay, Oregon, and we're going crabbing. Wide load. God, I'm nervous actually. Got some locals watching me, making me feel like a real city slicker, which I am. Am I whispering too much? Welcome back to the cooking show from beautiful Coos Bay, Oregon. You know I'm from Maryland. I love blue crabs, but guess what? I love Oregon and I love all crabs, and Oregon has Dungeness crabs. So I figure, get out of my kitchen, I want to go on a road trip. We're gonna go crabbing for Dungeness crabs. Hopefully I get some crabs. I'm gonna steam them, pick them, make a really creamy, delicious, kind of spicy, really good crab dip. Seriously? First things first, I hope if you're out crabbing, you need your crabbing license. I already got mine. Next important thing you need is two things actually, is a crabbing pot and some bait. Frozen chicken legs, because evidently the seals here otherwise will eat like the fish if I use the fish. We're gonna put some bait into this little bag over here. This is frozen solid. I need to like try to rip off some of it and put it in. Should I defrost it a little bit? Should I stick it on the water? I'm not 100% prepared for this. What if I just caught a crab right now just doing this? That would be insane.
You don't want to just fold it in the water?
No, I don't. This is way smarter. I've got my chicken divided a little bit, and I'm gonna put it in between my two crab pots, stick it in the bait holders. This opens, so the idea is that the crabs will go into there, and I won't be able to get back out. Okay, everything's untangled. Say a little prayer to the crab gods. Poseidon, I don't know, whatever. We're gonna get some crabs, ready? Our crab pots are in the water. Now we just have to wait like 30, 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour. I don't know, we'll just wait and see how many crabs we get. While we wait for the crabs, we're going to have a little beer. Cicely. She got nothing in her pot. It's not a good sign that the locals don't have any crabs either.
And you know they're not also YouTubers.
I mean, I don't. Hi. One of my all-time favorite movies ever in the world is Goonies. Now, Goonies was filmed on the Oregon coast up in a little town north of here called Astoria. I've been there. Goonies is about these kids who are growing up in Oregon in Astoria. This asshole guy who's gonna sell the town and wants to, whatever, they're all fucked. And they go on a treasure hunt. One-Eyed Willie's treasure boat that like there's a rumor they find the treasure map. Like literally every kid's dream is to live out this movie. Goonies never say die. Cicely. Before you go crabbing yourself, there's two things you need to know. A, make sure you bring plenty of beer because you're gonna be sitting around waiting. B, make sure you have a license. Make sure that you have gloves. I like to have gloves so I can get them out with it. Also, just make sure you're crabbing in season and make sure you know what kind of crabs you're getting. Also, there's different things out here, regulations in terms of like just making sure that the population's up, that you're throwing back female crabs, know what a female crab looks like. Okay, let's pull this up. Let's see, hopefully I have some crabs. Oh, there's some in here. But look, we can have a little measure thing. They need to be in this range if he's not big enough. You're not just looking at like his body length here, we're looking to measure his carapace, which is like the big shell there. We'll throw him back. Going back in for round two, checking out these crabs and seeing if we have any in our pots. Let's check. Feels heavy. Yes. Some of these are definitely too small. Let's get our little measure. This is a good guy. This is a female crab. The reason we know it's a female, you look at it here, we know it's a female because that piece is wide. If it was a bit more narrow and long, it would be a male. So this is definitely a female crab. We're gonna throw her back so she can keep on reproducing and mating. But we'll check out our trap and see how we did there too. Look how many are in there. They're all way too small, but.
Yeah, they're dropping through.
Yeah. Blink. Too small. Again, not super big. Oop. Oh, it's a female. It's a male. It's a male. Stop. Oh God. He's a male. Hello.
I got 3 buckets full. You want to see?
Yeah, let's see. Oh shit. Damn. We'll just pretend like I caught all these.
Go ahead.
That's a pretty good one. These are nice, good sizes. Hughes came out here all day.
Yeah.
We like definitely came in late in the day, and I was like, this isn't gonna end. And we're losing light, and we're like, fuck. Definitely didn't plan this as well as we could have.
You get out here at low tide, put your traps in. That gives you a lot of time up till high tide to catch whatever's coming in. There's a slack time that is really the best.
That's what I read. This is the best time.
You got it twice. You got it slack time at low and a slack time at high.
Right.
So if you're at both of those,
this is awesome. What are you doing with all these?
We're cooking them up to take them.
No. We don't.
Throw them in your bucket.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
That's
sure
it.
You don't need more.
This is more than enough. This is like lifesaver. Well, my new best friend Glenn was kind enough to give us some crabs because we didn't have that much luck. We got a lot of really small guys and a lot of female crabs, which we had to throw back. We got 1 keeper male, which is great, but Glenn gave us 2 more huge ones, which is amazing. First, I'm gonna go get these guys steamed somewhere, and then we will go back to the Airstream, and I'm gonna make some crab dip. We're here at Bay Point Landing in Coos Bay, Oregon. I stayed here a couple years ago, went crabbing. It's like an RV park. I'm in this awesome Airstream. An Airstream or an RV doesn't have all the amenities of like my test kitchen or my home kitchen, but it has enough stuff that I could get away with cooking and doing a lot of stuff. So we're gonna do a really simple recipe with our crab here. We're just gonna do a dip. And normally I would bake this crab dip. We don't even have an oven here. We have a stovetop, so we're just gonna make like a nice creamy dip and just eat it with some chips, and it's gonna be the best. Look at this beautiful crab. I mean, this guy is beautiful. This is definitely the one that I caught, not the one that Glenn gave me. Now, if you were home and making crab dip, what I would recommend is saving the carapace, this big shell here, and putting your dip into that and baking it. But we don't have an oven, so we're not gonna do that. We are going to remove this little guy. Boop. Peel it right back. Just gonna pull. We're separating the carapace from the rest of the body here, okay? We're gonna clean the lungs off. You don't wanna eat the lungs, discard the lungs, okay? They're not tasty. And then I'm going to just remove some of this stuff. And then, look at that. Break it on in half. And we have a whole side over here to work with. Remove the mouth and remove the mustard as well. So now the cool thing about this is that all these legs are connected to these little like cavities, and that's where all the meat is inside of those. You can think about Dungeness crab versus blue crab. Like blue crab legs are so small and like really not worth my time to like suck and eat. But Dungeness crab legs, like look at these guys. Those are big and meaty and delicious. Clean out the meat from the old claw. And I'm trying to keep the meat as whole as possible. Like I don't want to like cut it up too much. I like big chunks of meat. I like big chunks, and I cannot lie. Sicily. When you're traveling, if you have a setup like this where you can be cooking, like if you're an Airbnb or something, like bring some extra things for yourself so that you have like the comforts of home. Like I bring my own salt, I bring a pepper mill, I bring my, microplane and stuff. Don't forget your snack and cheese. Snack and cheese. As we do this, like I said, we're making a really simple but kind of like savory crab dip. Slice up some scallions because I'm gonna put some scallions on top, and I'm also gonna put some inside of it. Normally, what I would do is mix this all together in a big bowl. You want softened cream cheese. I would put it in a baking dish, put some cheese inside of it and some cheese on top, cook it until bubbling, throw it into the broil to like make the cheese nice and golden. Guess what? This Airstream doesn't have an oven, which is totally fine. So in order to kind of adapt to that, we're just gonna do it on the stovetop and make it more of like a fondue type of experience, okay? Cream cheese right on in here. Some sour cream as well. A little bit of mustard. Maybe like a teaspoon or so. Got a teaspoon or so of garlic powder. Break up the cream cheese. I've never done this like this, by the way, because I thought I'd have an oven. I don't have an oven, so like, this is a test. We're just doing it and seeing what's gonna happen. Some chili paste. Now, add as much as you want. I'm gonna add a heaping tablespoon. We're gonna add a little bit of beer, Sicily. Don't forget some for you. Oh yes. Look at that. This is gonna be good. You're gonna add in a bunch of this crab and you're just heating this through. Again, the crab's already cooked. Some cracked pepper, a teeny bit of salt, maybe some cheese. I'm gonna put some scallion inside. A delicious looking crab dip. That honestly is pretty sexy. Oh yeah. Mmm. This tastes so good. It's crazy how good this is. And that was so easy. Like, this is the easiest thing ever. I mean, I just literally eat this with a spoon. Serve it up with some chips or some crackers or some toast, you know, some bread if you have it. Whatever you want, it's done. Okay. Oh yeah, this is cheesy and gooey. Look, it's steamy. Oh, I can smell the crab. There's pepper in there, hot sauce. Oh my God, that's so good. That's so good. The crab tastes so fresh. And eat it. It's creamy, it's a little bit spicy. It's got that like fresh kind of crab flavor, a little bit sweet, but also a little bit savory because it's Dungeness. Coming to the Oregon coast makes me feel like a Goonie. And I'm gonna say it that I think that instead of One-Eyed Willie's treasure, I think that honestly, Dungeness crab is the treasure for me of the Oregon coast. It's the best. I love it. I think that that's all the treasure I need. So One-Eyed Willie, that must have been your treasure all along. For the recipe, click the link below. Sicily. Let's see what happens.